The Occupational Safety and Health Administration has ordered a Bar Harbor hotel owner to pay $46,000 in penalties for the collapse of a canopy that killed a Florida man earlier this year. 64-year-old Mark King was killed in the collapse in February while working through a contractor at the Bar Harbor Regency Hotel. According to an inspection, OSHA cited CourtCon Inc. for 4 serious violations. OSHA says that CourtCon Inc. did not adequately train their employees on demolition safety requirements, and they did not ensure that employees were wearing protective helmets. OSHA also says that an engineering survey of the canopy was not done prior to the demolition, and they did not ensure that a competent person did inspections during the demolition. They did not release any further details on what caused the collapse of the canopy.